When you're getting into shape, when you make that decision to say, hey, I'm going to get my physique in order, you are doing this for you. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I deliver content on a weekly basis centered around self-improvement. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would invite you to join the community. Today, I do want to go into the topic of body game and what that means to an attractive woman that you're pursuing. The concept of body game is not new. It is heavily preached in the red pill community. I believe that us as men, we shouldn't subscribe to black pill, red pill, purple pill. We just should be good, wholesome men. Be the person that we know that we can be, know that we desire to be. That doesn't require you subscribing to any methodology other than working hard to be the person that you desire to be. From my experience, when I decided to go on my transformation, when I was overweight, my skin was bad, I just wasn't happy with myself. I made that decision to get in shape because I wanted to be happy internally. That was ultimately what allowed me to change. I know a lot of guys, they say, oh, I'm calling in today to see how I can get those 8, 9s, and 10s. And honestly, you're setting yourself up for failure. Say, for instance, you do get an 8, 9, or a 10 in a woman. You do get your body or your physique in check. What happens when that woman leaves you? You're going to be devastated. So if you put all of your energy and effort in trying to get your body in shape just to pull an 8, 9, or a 10, when she leaves you, you're probably just going to go right back to being out of shape, right back to being fat. When you are doing something for someone else, that's never going to be a motivator that's sustainable, because again, you're putting your happiness and your security in someone or something outside of what you can control. When you're getting into shape, when you make that decision to say, hey, I'm going to get my physique in order, you need to put it in your mind that you are doing this for you. When I went down the path of trying to change my physique, I was doing this for myself. I wanted to be confident in my own skin. I wanted to be confident in my relationships, my business relationships as well. And I knew that the only way that I would be able to fully feel secure would be take on this endeavor to change how I look, to build up that physique. Yes, it does make your interaction with women easier. When you're in the gym working out on yourself, number one, you're building discipline. You're doing something that most people have a hard time doing. So you're cultivating discipline. You're also cultivating consistency and showing up every day, even though you don't see the results immediately. All of the things that you put yourself through is helping you to cultivate that confidence whenever you interact with a woman. When you put in the effort and the work day in and day out in the gym, it's not the physical transformation that's attractive to a woman. It's what you had to go through, the journey, that becomes attractive to the woman. Yes, she can see the physique, but what does that physique signal to that attractive female? Those things would be discipline, consistency, a provider, because you're exuding masculinity from your physique, from building it up. It doesn't matter your height or if you are the biggest guy. We're not trying to get you on the path to being a bodybuilder. My recommendation is that you pretty much have a physique that's bigger than your woman. In other words, if someone was to look at you and your woman, you look a little bit massive in terms of being that protector or having some sort of dominant physical attributes that clearly shows that she is the female and you are the man of that relationship from a physical standpoint. Body game is never a guarantee of you pulling an 8, 9, or a 10. Truly what it should be is that you are putting in the work. The reward is you have this physique that you can display to the world that shows this man doesn't play about his fitness. So when you set out to build your physique for yourself, If a woman was to leave you, that is one thing she can't take away from you, is that you still did something positive for yourself. So if you were to then go through a breakup, it makes it 10 times easier for you to bounce back or recover from a breakup, because you're not in a position where you're out of shape or you've let yourself go and now you don't have the physique nor the relationship. I've seen so many guys get online and they speak of body game as if it's the golden ticket to sleep with as many women as possible. And I think it's really crazy, because ultimately in my life, I've purely used my body game to allow me to be successful in business, to be a great father, and also a great provider and a protector in my relationships. And I've never had that desire or ambition to take my physical physique and use it to sleep with as many women as possible. When it's all said and done, I think body game is designed to add to our foundation that we should already be building as men. Would you rather be out of shape, no money, in a relationship, or would you rather be in shape, have a solid bank account built up, and be in a relationship, but also be prepared that if, for whatever reason, let's say you guys just have to separate because your careers are going two different paths, nothing toxic or anything. You just have to separate because you're going two different paths. At least you could separate in a healthy manner, knowing that you're still a whole person, because your foundation, your security wasn't built in if a woman can come into your life and make you happy. It was built around what you needed to do to be that guy, to be a leader for yourself. When you guys are going down the path of trying to get your body right, just be open-minded to have a healthy perspective of what body game truly is and what it truly is not. Let body game be the cornerstone of your foundation. Don't leverage it to sleep with as many females, but leverage it to build something. Leverage it so that way you can see the return in your life and get to the places that you otherwise would not be able to get to if you were out of shape.